this Remy Ma and Papoose situation. You said you weren't gonna make a video about it, Donnie. Yeah, I know. But it's just so many people are talking, and I want to give my 2 cents. And I know those of y'all that seen the past videos I made on these two, y'all wondering what I'm thinking, right? Well, what does Donnie feel about this? I feel like this. It should have never made it to the internet. I was having a debate with 2 females yesterday. And of course, they was taking Remy's side, and they was saying that Papoose is acting feminine, and he shouldn't have responded, or he shouldn't, came out with the recent video that he did when he was going live. That he shouldn't have came out with the recent video that he just did when he went live, and he was just airing it all out. But y'all gotta understand something. Papoose is like quiet, and as he stated, he didn't really want his personal life out there like that. You know what I mean? If you noticed, he was quiet for a minute, but when the fans are talking, the media is talking, critics, if you ain't built for that, it'll eat at you. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you feel like you've been antagonized for so long. Now you got to speak your piece. And even your own people who support you, or whether or not they support you, they like, yo, but why he ain't coming out saying nothing? Why he ain't addressing the issue? So eventually you feel as though that pressure get to knocking on your door. And now you finally you decide to answer and open the door. Right? I feel like Remy Ma is speaking some truth, and Papoose is speaking some truth. Eazy, the block captain, he looking like a real cornball, man, like a real goofy out here. Like, my thing is, all right, you did what you did was foul. Why not play the scene in the background quietly? Like, play it smooth. I mean, there's no way you could play it smooth because this stuff is messy. You slept with another man's wife, and you think that he ain't gonna, especially a man like Papoose. Listen, he visited her when she was in prison almost every day for years. This is what Remy said, right? You don't think that's love? You got to be careful when it comes to a man like that. They'll take you up off this. Well, there's no such thing as taking anybody off the planet. They'll put you in the ground. I'm telling you, this is why I've always said, and I'm an advocate of this, men should not be falling in love, especially black men. We can't handle it. I don't think you people understand. I don't think y'all understand. When a black man loves you to where you're like the center of his universe, you're like his utopia, his world. He puts you on a pedestal. He puts you above him, which no man should do none of this stuff, but I'm making a point. You don't think that he would flip out if you ever betrayed him, and you was disloyal, and you was cheating with a lame? Somebody who's beneath him. Just because you unhappy, you ain't satisfied with your marriage as of late, over the years or months or weeks or whatever. Now, I've never been married, but I don't care what nobody says. As soon as y'all get it in, y'all pretty much married right there. I mean, in the biblical times, that's how it was, especially if the woman was a virgin. But in the world we live in today, everybody just out here just living it up in sin. This is why we have to become one flesh and stay one flesh. Look at all these problems that come when you try to do it y'all way in the flesh, instead of trying to do it y'all's way. Not y'all way, y'all's way. That's going to go over a lot of you worldly people's head. Those that's in the truth, they know what I'm talking about. All right, so Remy Ma, I just saw this live she did. It looked like she did it yesterday, and she was going in. She was like in a car, and the thing she's saying is, wow. It's just crazy, man. Like, it's really out of this world. It's bonkers. And I'm hoping it doesn't lead to where she starts to try to press charges, because the divorce is final. Like Papoose said in his live, he wants a divorce. He said he put it in the paperwork, whatever he said in the live, right? Can't remember word for word, but he said something to that degree, right? There's just so much. I'm watching a lot of content on this, a couple of videos, and I'm just like, man, this story is just unraveling. More and more details is coming out, more new info. They both just airing each other out. This is why it's nasty and nasty work. Me personally, my woman would not be on this internet airing me out, because I'm the type of person, I would let it be known in the early stages. Whatever issues we got, I don't want it to hit the internet. You know what I mean? That's between me and you. That's how it should be. People just don't value privacy anymore. But these people are celebrities, so I get it. They're worried about their careers, their image. But when you got kids and you're married, it hits different, man. And Remy did say that when the situation went down, you know, with Papoose saying that he popped off on fam, the media said that, you know what I mean? They brought that out first. And then, you know, because Pap was quiet for a minute. But as a reason, you know, this live, he's saying that he put the pause on fam. We know he did. We believe it. I knew it before it went viral. A lot of us knew it because we in tune, right? And people talk. So Remy was stating that in this live that I saw, that her, Pap, and Eazy agreed to not speak on it. You know, but you can't tell a man that's in love with you. I still believe they both still love each other, definitely. Because look how hard they going at each other. Y'all both claim y'all moved on, but y'all both going at each other like cats and dogs. No disrespect. They both still got love for each other. And I'm not saying Pap is using Clarissa, but I definitely can say that Remy's using Eazy to block, in my opinion, allegedly. He's just something for the pass the time. And at the same time, Eazy's just using her because, let's keep it 100. This made him a celebrity now, in a sense. Now everybody checking for him now. Now he was doing his numbers with the show he was on and all that. I ain't mad at that. It's crazy because he liked it one of my tweets one time, and I just thought that was like kind of awkward. I was like, I didn't even know he even knew I existed. Not my blogging name, but my music channel. I mean, my music page on Twitter. But anyway, more on that later. But stuff is crazy, man. It really is. And it's just sad that it has come to this. I really don't even want to shed too much light on this. I just feel like they should have kept it off the internet and go their separate ways. But Remy Ma's feeling some kind of way. She's claiming that they keep talking. No, Pap and them is responding. But the girls I was talking to yesterday, the two girls I was talking to that I rock with, was telling me that Papoose was the one that came out first. I don't remember that. I remember Remy Ma came out first. Really, it was easy to block, running his mouth. Then, the battle rapper Geechee Gotti called Remy Ma out. And then eventually Remy Ma was saying what she was saying. Papoose was quiet for a minute. He wasn't really saying too much. This is the most we've heard Papoose talk in a minute. Especially I don't even think he talked this much in an interview. Because I used to watch him on the Smack DVDs, the come-ups and all that. And he didn't talk this much like this. And if he was intellectually, speaking his truth. You know what I mean? Because he's a very intelligent brother from Brooklyn. It's crazy. My father is from Brooklyn. Brooklyn dudes are just different, man. Yeah, they're prideful. And they about that action, man. They not here to play. And they could be grimy at times. So you gotta be careful what a Brooklyn do. And they hold grudges, man, for a long time. Oh yeah. Trust and believe. I know. So that's just what I feel on this, man. I just think that y'all just need to take a break or just go y'all separate ways, man. And Remy should have never stepped out on. But she's claiming that even when she was when she was in prison, she was claiming that he was cheating on her. Then word has it that allegedly Remy Ma not only just cheated on Papoose with Eazy the Block Captain, but she even cheated on Papoose with other guys, and he caught her with a woman. Oh, man, this stuff is crazy. Anyway, man, it's your boy Donnie. Yeah, that's my take on it, man. It's just sad they got a child together, and she said she's not gonna keep the child away from him. He could see his daughter, but now she's saying that she don't really want the daughter at his mother's house because of the people over there, and she don't want them to try to mess with the daughter. I don't know. She's just bringing up some crazy theories and scenarios, and I'm just like, where is this going? And then she's calling him Papoose, and I'm like, why she keep calling him that? And then she's talking about how he pawned her jewelry without her knowing. So in essence, she's alluding to the fact of, or to the concept that he stole from her. So now she's putting the title thief on him. Is she gonna press charges? Yo, that would be crazy. This man held you down when you was doing your bid. Not saying she's gonna press charges. I'm just asking the question. Do y'all think she would do that? And if she did, that would be crazy, fam. Wow. Matter of fact, this is gonna be the video, man. See, I was gonna insert this into a video, but now I don't want over my time limit. So I guess this is just gonna be the video, man. You're like, what you talking about? You said you would. All right, let's get out of here.